Alright, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 3, Episode 12. Aha! Whole Horse has gotten away.
Yes.
By the power of love. He was
Power
saved.
of love, indeed.
Yes.
But that person appears to be the new stand user.
Maybe,
or something,
maybe,
because
maybe.
there's the blood that was put onto Joseph, and it was a very smart decision to put it on Joseph, because it is on Joseph. That means they have neutralized his most powerful technique.
Oh my gosh.
That is running away.
He can't run away from himself.
Exactly.
He might just have to cut off his arm, though, and get another mechanical arm.
Two robotic arms. That would be fantastic. He should
makes
also
sense.
he should also get a mid-section machine gun.
But then he would, no. But then he would be able to do this with both hands, when he gets furious.
Sure. Or he could get like little arm blades that come out of his robotic, arms.
But yeah, the Speedwagon Foundation is still around, but I don't know if they would be able to be as quick to lend a hand, because they've
already lent a hand.
Because their CEO's love for the Joestars has died along with him.
Yeah. Right.
But that being said, the Hangman is super dead.
He is.
He's super dead, and that was so satisfying.
It was like a super double tap.
Yeah, and I'm really glad they made sure to kill him dead, super
make sure
dead.
he died when he was killed.
Exactly. Yeah. And unfortunately, Abdul is confirmed dead.
Yes.
Based on the previous episode. It sucks, but hey, Hangman is down, and that was one of their strong stand users.
That's true.
Of the captains of the ones that Dio had sent to stop them and slow them down. The Hangman was one of, if not maybe, the strongest. And it was very apparent that he was strong. So it builds our belief in the group that they can make this journey.
Yep.
That most of them will make the journey.
Yeah.
Rip Abdul. But we still got a long ways to go.
We do.
So let's get into this. We are in sync, and we go.
We're not just in sync. We're in the
jazz
kitchen
today.
sink.
Oh, Enya. Oh.
Okay, I think this is the first time we've seen outside that dark room.
Yeah. Whoa. Run, cat, run. Oh. Yeah, it's like, get away. The soul's so pure. Yeah, I don't think so. No.
No, they didn't use underhanded trickery. They used right-handed trickery.
Express her anger in this cat. Oh. Yeah.
So Dio kills dogs, she kills kittens. Okay.
What is with this lady? Oh my gosh.
I hope they have to fight her at some point, because that fight will be so insane.
Yeah.
I don't care what her stand is.
I don't either.
The fact that she would be fighting them, she would be going nuts.
Alright, stand proud.
Stardust.
Something.
Awesome 3D.
Yeah. Shoulder whip.
Yes.
Yes.
Scrape those door frames.
Pull the ref's little jump. I'm building up my lungs. I'm ready.
That part,
yes.
The time and bandana and everything,
vision stand proud. Oh, I'm ready.
Yep. Watch you actually throw off the focus of the camera every time you do that.
Yeah, I do, probably. Oh.
オルホースはとっても悪い嘘つき野郎なんだよ。君は騙されてる。親が悲しむよ。
She's just like, I'm not having any of your BS, bro.
恋をするとなりやすいけどよ。ベナレスの街だ。
I am so hoping for some slice of life, like
Yes, like
intermediary
comedy,
stuff,
like,
while this stand does its work on Joseph.
老人、
Ah,
病人、
let's learn about the culture here. Yeah.
犬。
Oh.
Oh, dude, dude. Okay, maybe she is the stand user.
Yeah.
に刺されたと思っていたところにバイキンが
Is it
growing
possible
a
that this could
face.
be the work of an enemy
それ以
stand?
上悪化しないうちに医者に見せた方がいい。ああ、これなんか人の顔に見えないか。
これバイキン入った
He's
ね。
very infected.
切って毒出さないと悪化するね。
おいおいおい薬なんか塗って放題巻くだけじゃダメなのかい
大丈夫。局部麻酔するから痛くないね。あら、ちょっと錆びてるね。ノープロブレムね。さあ、切り取るよ。
おい
Oh, the guy's dead.
Yeah.
もうあったかね
It grabbed the blade and killed him. Oh! Nani? Indeed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Battle of the old people. So don't go for its mouth because it can't. Oh.
禁酒でよかったわい
Yes, yes.
何を考えているか
Oh no! Oh no!
スタンドはスタンドでしか倒せない自分のスタンドハーミットパープルの能力は遠隔視
Oh, it's vomiting on him. Gross.
おのれ
仲間のところに行くのかいさあ思い通りに行くかね先生次の患者さんが待って
Oh no, think he did it.
名はジョセフ・ジョースターアメリカ人ホテルフラックスに泊まってるそうでねえじゃんわしゃ特にあんたのような
Oh no! Make him out to be a pervert too. Oh no! I mean, we haven't seen someone with. Well, no, technically, I'm dumb. The doctor could see it.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
I guess
so-
it's because it's attached to him.
Yeah.
自分の腕なんだよおまわりさん犯人はここよ
Oh my god!
Wow.
This little thing is crazy. He's gonna use Hamon.
何をしている
All right.
自分の腕なんだよ
Oh.
自分の肉体に自分の波紋が通
Oh,
じるか
gotcha.
そこの男動くなならばハービットパンプ
Oh, all right.
Okay, I love it.
It's one of those just whack, just
Yeah.
stupid, you know,
I am
stands.
so glad we're getting this episode.
Right, it's basically comedy for Joseph, and
Yep.
and we haven't heard him in his oh no, you know,
当の男ってのは
in a while.
そういうところで嘘つき男
Oh, really, Polnareff? Really?
大切なのはこれだよ気持ちが通じ合うかどうかだよな
あそこを見てください
Oh no! Don't notice Joseph.
日本人の久美子さんという女性
Wow.
がしてるホテルね
And the rug going in the way just in time.
格安で宿泊できます
あそうなの
Did he get a chicken?
Wait, what?
何をしておる
How's he getting that food?
市場で盗みよってなそういうやつ
Oh!
Yeah.
There was a chicken!
How it held all that stuff in there? Who knows?
Oh my gosh.
ジョセフ・ジョースターが戦いにおいて
Yes, that's right.
違うということをこれから
Well said, Joseph Joestar.
とは言ったもののダメだ。ハーミットパープルの遠隔視能力でこいつの本体を見つけ出したいがカメラがない。
Oh, right. Because if he finds the user, then he'll recognize her
このま
immediately.
まだとこ
Yeah,
の
right.
腕はおるか。
もう完璧にあんたをぶち殺せる状態になったわ。ほら、だってあんたの首に手が届く。
Not if I move my arm away. Whoa.
His metal hand. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
ドイツだスタンド使いは。
I like that she's not going for the whole group. She's letting her stand
Yeah.
take them down one at a
Right.
time. Like, because she has all the time in the world, you know, to,
Yep.
to let this run its course. Random cow. Oh man, buddy, you gotta find your group again.
ヘイ、ジョセフ・ジョースター。
ただ闇雲に疲れるためだけに走り回っていたと思うの
Wait,
か。
this is all according to my amazing
貴様
plan.
の息の根を止めるために走ってたんじゃよ。貴様を彼の中に突っ込むためじゃ。
Wait, is that?
Oh. Oh. Crap.
さっき拾っていたのさ。地面を転がり回っていた時に拾っていたのさ。いねえ、いや。
A rusty old nail.
Yay.
生物じゃねえのよ。どれもう一つ。
Oh.
ここまでだね。
Projecting much?
Yeah.
方法など何一つ。何一つ。
何一つ年取って耳が遠くなったかなんて言ったのかもう一度言ってくれ。
コールタ
Oh, nice.
コールタールの
That's not oil.
窒息させるためでなく私を固めるためだったの。
おいみんな見ろよ。
なんじゃこれ。
さっきの外国人がぶちまけてくれたコオロバイの粒が。
Oh.
ってこの町の地図になってるぞ。
But
これで戦いの
doesn't he need a
歴の
camera for
試合
that?
というのが
No, I think as long as it's a picture, it doesn't matter what form it comes in.
Oh, okay, sure.
敗北している。これがジョセフ・ジョース。
Yeah,
おいてますます健在というところかな。お前はやめてするだけ。
Niall says stop it. Yes, he's back. He's back, boys.
ダメだな。わしだって言いたいんだ。
No can
子
do.
供というのはいつまでも大きくなったら。
Nice. Oh. Oh.
yeah, because when the stand gets hurt, the user gets hurt too.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
こんな醜い女に人面素がくっついて肉人形をどかし美人にカムフラージュしていたとはな。
Gross.
部活だって
Polnareff's like traumatized.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He had like a hard on and everything, and he was just like, yes, and then suddenly horrific violence and gore and just vomit and everything, and he's like, ah! Nani?
るぞ。
Oh, okay, cool.
運転を頼む。おい、まだショックを受けてる。
He's in shock!
スタンドに襲われたのはわしだぞ。
That's just beautiful.
Ooh.
Right, because yeah.
Car chase sounds awesome. Mm-hmm. I love it.
Because Empress was Enya, right?
No.
Or
No, she was saying that Empress will get you now.
oh, okay, gotcha. That was great.
That was really funny. Like,
I've been waiting for an episode like this because, see,
we
miss
so
Joseph.
sad.
Yeah, we miss Joseph.
we
Like
miss
he's still
Joseph.
here, but we need to see more of him. And this
Right.
was a chance to get that. And it was so good. And they had him do his your next line will be to finish it off and everything.
Yes. It's always that Joseph is going to be facing someone stronger than him, someone more, physically capable than him.
Right.
When it comes down to things, and he always seemed to be in like dire straits, all the way up until the very end, and then you'll realize that this was all according to Keikaku. This is where he's going to predict your next line, and he will tell you, you where you screwed up.
And
because
and one of the things
plans
I
are
loved
on
about
your
this-
plans.
That's right. One of the things I also loved about this is the idea that he was using his secret technique the entire episode.
Yes, he was.
Like,
You're right.
the entire time he's just running away. That was so perfect. Like,
Well, the thing is, if you think about Joseph as, his character and stuff, when you stand still, you're not moving. Your environment doesn't change. You get no new information.
Sure.
So for him, he moves to shake things up and to keep his brain kind of adapting to whatever the situation is. So running away is genius because it's like a strategic retreat, It's not the coward's way. No, it's the wise man's way. It's the guy who lives the longest.
he's advancing backwards. Yeah.
Exactly, yes. It's a tactical advance in the opposite direction of the enemy.
That's right.
See? But he came up with something. We now know a little bit more about his stand and that he doesn't need literal photographs. He needs pictures.
Right, which I guess we had seen before with the TV. So I guess we
true.
should have known that, but
Right, so he needs something that has the ability to form an image, and then
Right.
it manipulates that material, environment, or whatever to create a picture that will divine the information he is looking for. So he
Sure.
basically is the internet, but he
Right.
applies the internet onto a material object that he can interact with.
If that's the case, wouldn't it be good to just always carry around like an Etch-a-Sketch or something?
Yeah.
Like if they have Etch-a-Sketches at this
Well,
time?
I think they carry a camera around, literally. For
No, I
that.
know, but if it was like an Etch-a-Sketch, then would he not even need to like...
When did
would he not-
Etch-a-Sketch get invented?
I don't know, but like, because since he
Maybe.
didn't need to actually destroy anything since it was just the ash that was spilled everywhere.
Right.
If he had an Etch-a-Sketch, right, then he could just always just...
Sure. I mean, that would be
image whenever
perfect.
needed.
But yeah, this was a great comedy episode.
Yes.
There was a little
Absolutely.
bit of really good plot stuff in the beginning with
Enya. Yeah, that
because
was-
we now get an idea that she has this dark empathic connection with her son.
Right.
And that's probably just a kind of a correlation to how the Joestars and Dio share some kind of a biological
Sure.
connection because of
Yeah.
Jonathan's body being in control of Dio in control of that
Right.
body.
And they followed up with the whole thing of like the stylistic choice of her seeming almost like an old witch kind of a
Yeah.
thing. Because
Yeah.
the whole idea that like she actually started bleeding and got a bunch of stab wounds all over her and stuff was crazy. And then the cat,
I
the
love
cat's just
the
sitting there
cat's
like
reacting to this. He's like, Nani? Like,
but it's still not backing down.
well,
like,
cats, I think, when they are terrified like that, I mean, the cats, yes, this is JoJo's, so it's a little bit over the top. But they sometimes tense every muscle and they freeze up and they won't look away from the object of the
sure.
threat because they think if they look away, then,
right, then it could like get it
Yeah.
while it's not looking or whatever.
Right.
It
And-
could also be that it just didn't go to the Joseph Joestar School of Strategy. I mean,
and didn't just run away at first sight.
Yeah,
And just
yeah.
nope out of there the second just weird stuff started happening. But the episode, the way it started with the blood splatter,
That
and
was
then it showed her
intense.
eyes, and then immediately shifted to the cats, and it kind of zoomed out to show the cat like reacting to it. I was just thinking like, okay, imagine you're Araki, right? And you're like, okay, in this manga chapter, we're gonna open with Enya screaming bloody murder, and we're gonna literally have blood like as a panel,
Everywhere.
and then we're gonna zoom out from a cat. I mean, okay, It's a panel, so it's frozen stuff, but we're going to see the cat reacting to it first. Why? Because why not?
Exactly.
That's just hilarious. That
also, I want to.
They chose that.
They showed us the outside of the place that Dio's at.
Oh, good point.
Which is good to know.
It had a court kind of open area.
Yeah.
It reminded me a lot of the place where Joseph interacted with the first Pillar Men. And it came out of the basement area, and then there was that big open courtyard area with kind of a square building kind of hall section or whatever. Anyways, it just reminded me of that.
But also, when she ran inside, okay, now she was screaming like a madwoman.
Oh,
but
I think I know what you're gonna say.
It was so funny the way she was doing it. Like,
you know what it reminded me of?
What?
You know that bit where I believe it's probably Dio. I'm not sure if this was, but I think it was in part 1 where Dio has his and he kind of like screeches at the moon or something.
I don't remember that actually.
You don't remember that?
No.
Okay, maybe I'm mixing up. I don't know.
I would not put it past JoJo's at all.
Okay. Okay, for sure. But her sound that she did was kind of a and then and I was just like, okay, this is some twisted demonic Popeye level, like you know, like what the heck is the sounds coming out of her mouth?
And the way she was like flailing around as she ran inside, that was just like, it was part like, oh, okay, this person's crazy, but then part just like, I kind of want to start laughing.
Yeah. And I love that Joseph's oh no is back from when, you know, he first met Caesar. And he's like, oh no, I hate guys like this. Yeah. And now it's with the grumpy old no.
Yeah.
And funnily enough, that seems very familiar. Like that sound of an old guy going, "Oh no!" I think I've heard that before.
Like, yeah.
It's like, wait a minute.
And I get the feeling this is like this might be a regular thing that Joseph does.
Well, it was a thing that he did in part 2. So if they're bringing it here, it's already a regular thing.
Well, right, it's already a regular thing, but they also had him do it several times this episode.
Yeah, I think it was like 2 or 3 times, but it was really funny.
Like it made me think of in Airbender when they introduced the Cabbage Merchant. They didn't introduce him just once in the episode. They had him at the beginning, but then they also had him at the end, you know, to be like, this is a gag. But that would be amazing if they kept doing this, because one, it's more stuff that that Joseph is doing, right? Because there's multiple JoJos now,
right?
But you know, the way that the voice actor delivers it is so amazing. Like I would almost say it's even better than the way Joseph did it when he was younger.
Because he had this. Oh no! You know, kind of
sarcastic,
very sarcastic. Joseph is the kind of person that would go, oh!
Yeah, exactly. Right.
But, Joseph being put into the spotlight is fantastic. He's one of our favorite characters in the show, and having him get this special attention, even though it's kind of in the sucky, you know, stuff of just having to deal with a stand that's literally like drawing nutrients from you as some kind of parasitical.
Right. I am all for that though, because the thing is, it's reinforcing the idea that Joseph, he can't really fight all that well now. No, I like that they brought up Hamon. You know, they had him try and
give it a shot. He overdrived it. You know,
right, and they had a very clever way to say, no, that doesn't work here.
Right.
And but they still had him do it. But at the same time, it's like, okay, you know, let the younger boys do it. You're beyond high school or near high school age, so that means you can't fight anymore, buddy.
Yeah, but you still have broad shoulders. You can still walk alongside them like an Egyptian.
That's right.
There you go. In particular, though, Polnareff being used as kind of the other side of the comedic sketch here, where he's being totally led along by this woman who is really funny. She didn't give any vibes of being interested in him. So Polnareff, one, is a flirt. Like, he's a huge flirt.
Right.
But he's a pretty dense flirt. Like,
you'd think
he was like, she was showing no interest in him for a long time, up until she realized that, oh, Joseph's gonna pass by here.
Right.
I need to find some way to
And especially because earlier when there was the younger girl, right? That was with them. He seemed like he was still totally a flirt, but he seemed to be a more intelligent flirt.
Right, a little bit, like a little bit
more aware.
A little bit more aware. There you go. Yeah.
But here,
I mean, she was way younger though, so there's that as well.
But
this is where he's like his boner is way too hard right now
pierce the heavens,
right? To even be aware of anything else going on around him. Basically, when he saw her like just explode and stuff, I had this like mental picture of him just being like something internal, just like snapping, because he's like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna kiss this beautiful girl. I'm so ready, and then all of a sudden, boop, like just dead instantly. Like he's just like, and then boop. And I just thought, like, oh my gosh, imagine if you're Polnareff and suddenly.
Well, no, but see, that wasn't the best part about that joke. The best part about that joke is that later, at night, like
how
much time
6
later
hours
is this? And he's just
like traumatized, dark shadows over his eyes.
And they throw the key at him, and it just sticks in his hair. Like,
he uses some pretty serious like French grease to keep that hair just so.
That's
just so. And Polnareff. Yeah, he's been getting a lot of attention as far as the Joe Bros, but it was fun seeing him somewhat as the butt end of the joke when his plot line was really serious, and really
That's true.
Oh, my honor and my vengeance, and I will avenge you and destroy you.
He's not a total try-hard character. He knows how to have the fun times, even though he doesn't necessarily...
he was being kind of a try-hard with that girl. Like, he just... could not shut up. It was hilarious.
And they used that to great comedic effect.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I like also this idea that Kakyoin and Jotaro are just kind of like, they're a pair. Like, they just kind of look at other people doing stuff and they're just like, dumb people, am I right? Like,
they were off somewhere doing something.
Who cares?
Eating or whatever.
Whatever. They're probably getting the hotel and everything and just waiting there for everyone to come back. Eating food. Who knows?
Exactly.
But yeah, this is a pretty discussion light episode. Stand of the week. Pretty goofy,
but
pretty funny.
Very fun. Thank you for giving us a Joseph episode.
Yeah. Oh man, it was very quotable in very specific parts, like with no, nurse, it's not how it seems. It's like, I've got a thing for this. It's like, oh no,
Yeah.
Good stuff. Pretty goofy, pretty funny.
The idea that Joseph basically went from fighting pillar men to now there's this thing on my arm and I need to kill it.
Right, but I mean, you also have to add the decades of time in between there where he wasn't fighting. He was just living the good life.
Yeah, that's true.
So that was his point of when he's like, whoa, I haven't used ham on in a while. Let's see if I can do this.
Right. Yeah.
So but that is a good point. We went from like volcano, earth-shattering,
God fitness
versus, regular Joseph Joestar, and now
it's curmudgeon-y old guy versus this growth on my arm that's punching me.
A really ugly scab that wants you to hit yourself and stuff.
Exactly.
I was really surprised he didn't like grab Joseph's arm and like try and like do the stop hitting yourself thing, like, and just smack him and stuff.
Right.
Anyways, this was fun. We're basically done for discussion for now, but if you want to see the next episode's reaction right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. Also comes with Discord access. You can watch full-length reactions and all that. And yeah, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.